Hi everyone, today we're interviewing Dali Voodoo, a local rap artist in DFW. We're talking about their production choices, their fashion style, and all the elements that go into their music. So I hope you enjoyed this short, about 18-minute interview with Dali Voodoo. Thanks for tuning in.
My mic's not on. I hate this game.
It's all good. We just, we gotta break the ice.
Hey, no worries. All right. On air, this is Ben Nguyen for Radio UTD. I've been chatting right now with Dali Voodoo. We've been talking about, all his new tracks, his new music, including Don't Bug Me.
Oh, yes, sir.
New single, Cowboy Girl.
Country Girl.
Yes.
It's for the country girls,
Absolutely.
You gotta make them feel the love,
Make it feel the love, we didn't catch it on the mic, but you did mention that you like to make your song, you call them experiences,
yes.
Audio and visual.
Yeah, so as far as like my art, I like to convey a lot of emotion, a lot of conviction in my words, in my speaking, my tone of voice, and even like the visual art that we make with it. So each one, we wanted to make it be like a different experience or whatever, and make it really relatable, yet like at the same time, a lot of people feel really personal, a real personal connection with it and stuff. So
Absolutely. So how do you come up with do you think people miss out if they're not watching the video, they're just listening to the track?
Yes, I definitely feel like that, especially like in 2021, because a lot of times I feel like visual and audio art is so like heavily intertwined, and I feel like that started like way back in the day, like when they said that video killed the radio star, as far as like, it just made it where a lot of times you hear a song and you see something visually in your head, and the visuals just kind of like enhance the sound or whatever.
So I guess people are just missing out if they're not watching the videos.
Facts. Tap in, watch all of them, from Country Girl, Daydream, Swing Low, Rainwater, River, Baggage, everything.
Yeah, they're all really good tracks, and you're right, they're all really cool experiences. What do you think is your favorite one that you've made so far?
As far as video or song?
You yourself said that it was all an experience. Like,
all
together.
Experience.
Which one do you think has the best experience?
I would definitely say, without a shadow of a doubt, Daydream.
Daydream?
I feel like Daydream, it just takes you to like a whole different world, a whole different vibe. And I feel like I stepped outside of my comfort zone when it came to vocals, singing. I danced. Acted like it was a vibe, and I feel like in the video, I feel like it correctly made you feel, how the song makes you feel. So.
Yeah. How do you come up with all these different ideas for all these different vibes for music and video, right? It can be almost a whiplash if you're just like watching and listening to all your stuff. You go from something like Daydream to Country Girl,
turning around and seeing something else.
Yeah.
I definitely say your team is important, very, very important. I feel like having a lot of different creative people that you trust on a level of like, I like what you create around you. It makes it where there's a lot of different taste levels involved. It's not just what you like. It's somebody else's maybe point of view, maybe somebody else's influence, or whatever the case is. It makes it where it's more, a lot of other people could be able to relate to it. So I feel like as an artist, you have to be able to be open to trying different things. If you just stuck in your box of, this is what I do, this is the only thing I do, you're never gonna grow, and you're never gonna do nothing different. So I'll definitely say, just at the same time, keep your mind, keep what you got going on, but be open to new things, new ideas, and stuff like that.
So do you plan on making music videos for all of the tracks on Don't Bug Me, or is that just gonna be that EP?
Don't Bug Me is an era. I feel like Don't Bug Me like stood for the resilience in people. I feel like releasing it through that pandemic made it where I had to continue doing music. I had to keep dropping, had to keep drawing inspiration from somewhere whenever opportunities and stuff like that were not as what's the right word to say? Just everywhere, like as far as like when everything shut down, it made it where artists had to really dig deep into them and make something creative. I feel like now in the space that I'm in with what I released in 2021, I feel like Don't Bug Me made like that kick in the door for me just to keep moving. And what we have right now is crazy. And I'm just excited to see what's gonna happen with these new tracks. And you know, we're gonna see what happens as far as like visuals. The next one, obviously, from what we've been doing so far, is gonna be crazy, and we're just gonna keep elevating it. Like we're gonna keep elevating. I never want to do something predictable, you know? Like,
absolutely.
At all.
So how did you put together Country Girl? You had Tay Money on the track as well. How was that experience putting that together?
With Tay, I met Tay a long time ago through the Dallas underground music industry kind of thing, and from shows and stuff like that, we kind of like built a relationship. And my manager, he owns Legacy in Deep Ellum, and they had also been doing business. He's known her for a really long time. And one night she ended up just coming through the studio and listening. Well, she was listening to a lot of other songs, and she was bringing the vibes for those as well. But like Country Girl, it just like suit for Tay. Like I feel like it was a record tailor-made for Tay. Okay, tailor-made for Tay. Okay, look. Tell her, look, I'm gonna need the credit on any of that if she try to do some shirts tailor-made with Tay, like any of that, I need that. Okay. Like, but I didn't feel like that song was I don't know. Like, whenever we made the song, it was kind of like I don't want to say a joke, but it was like, it was more so like just fun. It was something like, you know, to be lit to, like, be happy to and stuff. And Tay is the country girl. So we needed her on it. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Where'd you guys shoot that, actually? It had, like, the right vibes. Like, got the saloon vibes and everything.
It was here in Dallas.
Somewhere in Dallas?
Somewhere in Dallas. Dallas. Like, you
somewhere
know,
in Dallas.
somewhere, you know, you gotta find it.
All right, sounds good. And what do you think, you know, how do you like find out locations to like shoot all these videos? You just kind of go out there and scout it out? Do you have places in mind? I
feel like you have to know what the vibe of the video is first, and build from there. My favorite director to work with, he is from out here as well. His name is Mr. Glory. His name's Ty. He's really cold, super cold, and he's just really knowledgeable too. Like when it comes to you know, different spaces that can create, like, convey different emotions and different things like that as well. Like, and Daydream video specifically though, that skating rink that was in the music video, the one I was in the Afro and all that stuff, that was a skating rink in my hometown, Cedar Hill, and that's where I went there a lot of times when I was young, you know, crushing, all kind of stuff like that. So like that one had a really like ultra personal like relationship, from like how the song, what the song's about, to even just the place of it, you know? Everybody listen to Daydream. Stream Daydream, stream Country Girl. Now. Anesthetic. Everything else too.
Stream everything, right?
You know?
Just stream everything.
Exactly. Just put it on. Really, you can put the Spotify, Apple Music title on shuffle and get your vibes. You can go to my YouTube and click on Dali Voodoo and get the vibes. Let a whole visual experience happen. A movie, really, a whole visual album. If you just want to play all my music videos,
just
experience
the back-to-back compilation.
Exactly.
Right?
Quality. I feel like quality over quantity. But if you could bring quantity with quality, you that man.
That's
okay?
the vibe. So you did try to separate it earlier. So now, is Daydream also your favorite song, or do you have a different song that tops the vibes? Is there a favorite?
Silence, beat, jingling. Let me think real quick. I don't know. I feel like as far as like being an artist, for some reason, whatever is newer to you always feels like your favorite. Still
like the best thing that you've done recently. It's like you're always trying to improve.
Exactly. So like what you might have liked by yourself like 5 years ago might be, oh my gosh, can I cuss?
But we'll bleep it out. No worries. We got it.
Like what you might have liked 5 years ago might not be the same thing that you like now.
Right.
And basically, long story short, Daydream might be still, but I mean it comes with different vibes, different emotions and stuff. Definitely Daydream, Aesthetic. Everything I've released in 2021 is my favorites right now. Daydream, Aesthetic, Country Girl, and Caprio are definitely my favorite songs by me at this moment.
All right. So where do you find inspiration to kind of come up with these vibes?
Having and creating inspiration is a superpower. I will say that for real. Like, you have to live, experience things, find things you're interested in and stuff like that to really find that for yourself. I feel like for me, it comes from a lot of times when I listen to music, I listen to it in like a cinematic way, if that makes any sense. So it's almost like, quote unquote, the soundtrack to my life or whatever. Shout out Kid Cudi. That's a Kid Cudi song. And I feel like that's what kind of inspires me as far as like sonically making music that captures the vibe more than, you know, like trying so hard to create like this hard rap hit or this hard whatever. It's like more so captures the vibe. That's where I'm at right now as an artist, like creating moments and, like I said, experiences. And that's what I do, like sonically. Like I get inspiration from other places too, like anime and art and fashion and stuff like that. But like as far as sonically, I definitely just want to always listen to that type of music like that makes it movie vibes.
I know you're on your website. Your bio says that you're not only a pop artist but also a fashion mogul.
Oh yes.
So how do you think you incorporate that in your music and your videos?
I feel like I bring a whole style of oomph to the equation. I don't feel like what Dali does, everybody else is doing. That's not to sound lame or like anybody else kind of says, but I feel like fashion wise, I do what works for me, and I feel like everybody should do what works for them. For me, it's just like a look, and you just commit to that look like 100% through and through, and just rock it the way that you can. I don't feel like I can wear something as good as this person might be able to look good in it or whatever, but they might not be able to wear what I can wear or whatever. So I don't know. Everybody just gotta wear what they want to wear.
Just gotta wear what you want.
Literally.
You know, I mean, this is obviously an audio interview. So what, in a quick description, what do you wear? What do you like to wear?
I feel like in this mic, you can definitely hear me.
You can hear that.
Okay? I'm a loud man. But I don't know. If I was to explain my fashion, I would definitely say I am an anime character brought to life. Okay? Like,
there we go.
I feel like the vibes is, you know, art. I feel like my name is Dali. Shout out the super goats, Dolly Parton. I remember I was watching an interview about her the other day, and she was like, a lot of people say I look like a cartoon, XYZ, etc. It's like I'm an experience. Like I said, with my music and visuals, I'm an experience. I'm a piece of art. Like I feel like fashion and all of that stuff is art as well. And I don't know. I feel like I wear crazy pieces because I'm art. Like that's really what it is.
An artist in a lot of different ways.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
That's how it goes.
Mm.
So if you take inspiration from anime, what kind of anime do you like? The requisite question.
Oh yes, look. I don't want to sound like the basic guy, but
It's
obviously the number one anime on my list from being a classic to now in my era is Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, I like a lot of different anime that are mysteries, sci-fis, fantasies. I love Dr. Stone, Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titan. What I mean, I could keep going. Like anime just has always inspired me. Like I don't even just say inspired, but just like I just like watching it. Like the art just stimulates my brain. Like storylines, it's deeper a lot of times than what people think that they can be. One of the best and shortest animes, and I'm so sad that it was so short, was Death Note. I feel like it didn't have to tie in the whole stereotypical underdog. I'm not meant to be a hero, blah 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 vibes. It's like, nah, like let me just take you to this world with this crazy man right here who just believes he can, you know, be a god or whatever the case is. I can sit here and ramble about anime too. Like, don't get me started. Like, that's definitely that's a big part of my life for sure.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to say just on what you've been doing? Can you give us a preview of what you're releasing soon at all?
New music, I say think movie soundtrack, I say think indie movie soundtrack.
Indie movie soundtrack.
Definitely, you know, like the ones that like get your heart, you know, going, like Perks of Being a Wildflower Part 2.
Right.
You know?
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
No, I mean, it would be cool. We were able to play Silver. I don't know. If that was, well, there's no cursing in it, I don't think. I don't know. Can we play something?
Can we play something? It'd be kind of hard. Right? We got to pull it up on.
Gotcha. Inserts track here. But
Insert the track here.
yeah, I'm bringing the vibes though. I'm bringing the vibes. For a minute now, I've been expanding outside of just doing rap stuff or whatever. So definitely bring in new ideas, ultra personal songs that have a wider kind of appeal.
Do you ever think that you would expand even more outside of rap into just really completely different genres, or do you think that's kind of like a mainstay that you would kind of keep going?
I would definitely do that. I do a lot of with Legacy. I do songwriting and stuff like that. So I've definitely experienced and experimented outside of just rap stuff. Man, I've done stuff like in Spanish and like different things like that as well. Just fully pop, R&B stuff. I'm definitely always gonna keep expanding like that. I feel like that what makes the artist timeless. You know. Also, I would like to mention, although I've been on hiatus from doing a lot of shows and appearances, I've been doing a lot of rehearsing with the live band. So all my shows coming up are going to be crazy. I have a show on Halloween coming up. I have a show in St. Dallas on the 20th, the 26th in Denton. And we're just going to get it cracking. Like, at this point, we're trying to bring this vibe and let people see it in person. And like I said, I'm bringing experiences. So it's not just the videos. It's not just the music. Like, in person, it's not just going to just be singing the song. It's a vibe. So I definitely experience. I would definitely recommend everybody in UT Dallas to pop out to a Dali Voodoo show. I promise you, it's gonna be the time of your life, and we're gonna get lit. I promise you. Good music, real music, great performance.
Absolutely. Well, this has been Dali Voodoo, a fashion mogul, an artist of many different talents. Got lots of vibes coming on up. Vibes are immaculate. You have anything else you'd like to say?
I thank you, Ben, for allowing me to come here. Your hoodie's clean. I wish everybody could see it right now.
Of course.
It's the UT Dallas hoodie. Hold on, wait. Can I get one? Like, that's clean.
It's for the student media boys only, man.
Look, I like it.
Sorry.
I like it. I'm kind of jealous right now. I appreciate y'all so much. I thank you, UT Dallas. Thank you. Y'all follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Dali Voodoo. DALI Voodoo. DALI Voodoo. And it's Dali, like Ali with a D.
There you go. All right, thank you very much. And this has been my interview with Dali Voodoo. You can check him out, obviously, on the Instagram that he plugged. He's also got a YouTube channel. There's all sorts of places where you can find him and listen to his tracks. Your latest single that's currently available for listening to is Country Girl? It is.
Country Girl featuring Take Money everywhere. She went crazy on the song.
Absolutely. And thanks for listening.
Tabasco, hey, hotter than my lasso. They tied like a lasso. Down south, thoroughbred, neck bone, collard green, real thick. Baby, won't you call on me? She believe in ghosts cause she done see me in a phantom. Seen her in them Daisy Dukes, like where you get that ass from? Tryna take off my BB side and then I'm Mary Pants up. Everything is bigger out in Texas, know the answer. And I got big ties, so she ride it like a tractor.